friends, I'm Jay Sennett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jay. Back again in my Jazzy Jae kitchen. And Cooking with Jay airs on the WHO Public Media Facebook page Sunday evenings at 6. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments about the program, your responses about the recipes. Much appreciated. And as always, thanks to our sponsor, Feast Virginia. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Today I have another tasty meal to put together for you. But this one it's a classic. It's a fairly simple classic. And we're going to go to Asia and put together a nice tasty Chicken Chow Mein. Yeah, I forgot I made this dish. I haven't made it in years, but I thought, I saw it written somewhere, and I thought that would be a nice dish to put together because it's fairly simple. It's really tasty, and I do a couple of slight variations on it, mostly in the noodles that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the organic Udon noodles instead of the chow mein noodles. And we'll get the pot over here boiling. And but what I want to do first, I want to show you how I make this sauce, okay? And it's really simple. So you ready to see me put this dish together? All right, here we go. Okay, get a bowl, and I want to add about 4 to 5 tablespoons. I'm using low sodium soy sauce, okay? About 4 to 5 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce in the sauce for the Chicken Chow Mein. Okay. Then I want to add about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And something I want to point out about this oyster sauce, I use oyster sauce that doesn't have MSG in it. Okay, that's my personal preference. And this particular brand, Kame, they don't use MSG in there. And I want to add a couple of tablespoons of chicken broth, all right, and about a tablespoon of sesame oil. Okay, sesame oil, about a tablespoon there, okay. Then I want to add about a tablespoon of cornstarch. All right, as a thickener, of course. Okay, now I want to whisk together these ingredients. And meanwhile, the water is boiling over there for the noodles. Take this wrapper off these noodles. Okay, put these noodles in there. And you only boil these noodles, if you want to use these particular noodles, for 4 minutes. Okay, just follow the directions on there. So for 4 minutes. Okay, back to this. Now I want to turn the wok on because I'm going to use the wok in cooking this dish. Okay, I think that's mixed nicely. Now here I have chicken, just some chicken breasts. I diced up in little cubes, lightly seasoned with salt and pepper. Okay, now the sauce is ready to go. I have the noodles cooking, so let's go over here to the wok. Okay, now I just have a little bit of olive oil in here, all right, and add that, the chicken. You want to cook the chicken for about 5 minutes, on high heat. And in here, this container right here, I have about maybe 2 cups of some diced up cabbage, all right, and about a cup of some shredded carrots, all right. And then I have some diced up scallions right here that go in, and I have about 3 cloves of some finely minced up garlic, okay, over here. Now, the salt factor, you got to keep in mind there's salt in the soy sauce, even though you're using low sodium soy sauce. Alright? There's salt probably in the oyster sauce as well. Ta-da-ba. Now again, the sauce, I put about 4 or 5 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce in here. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, a couple of tablespoons of chicken broth, a tablespoon of sesame oil, and a tablespoon of cornstarch, and then you mix well, okay? You mix well. And over here in this pot boiling, my noodles. Just about another minute or so, I'm going to take those off. And I'm not using traditional chow mein noodles. And you don't have to, you really don't have to. But I'm using some organic udon noodles. They're great for stir fry, they're great for soup. Those types of dishes. And again over here, some cabbage, some carrots, and I have some green onions, and I have some garlic, okay? Garlic. Now, one thing I want to do right now is add a little bit of this sauce, maybe a tablespoon and a half. All right. To this chicken. Starting to smell good too. Yep. Now, my noodles are ready. I'm going to take these noodles off of here. 4 minutes over here. Chop up cut the chicken in little cubes. Now, if you don't have a wok, can you still make the dish? Of course. Yes, you can. We're making chicken chow mein tonight. And I'm using my electric wok to make the dish. I love cooking in my wok. The heat is so intense. And it's a fairly, you see the ingredients in this dish. It's a fairly easy, fairly quick dish to make. Once you chop up the cabbage, you can just buy the carrots, shred it like that, you know. Just dice up the chicken in little cubes, dice up the green onion, mince up the garlic, and then you're good to go. La 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 la. Chicken chow mein. My mouth is watering already. Ba-dum, ba-dum. And I want to thank all of you again for watching Cooking with Jay. At some point in the very near future, I'm going to change locations for a couple of episodes, and also I will be moving into my new house with a very different kitchen. And one of the main differences, gas! The gas stove, the cook with gas, yes. But you know what? My electric stove has served me well all of these years. You know? All these years. Okay, now what I want to do is add the cabbage and the carrots. And then stir fry these for about 2 minutes. Now remember, you're cooking the chicken in a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil or olive oil that I use. And remember, the heat in the wok is very, very intense. Very intense heat. Okay, now I want to add my garlic. Okay, about 3 cloves of finely minced up garlic in there. Whoops, piece that got away. Okay, now what I want to add, my sauce, the rest of my sauce. And my noodles. And last but not least, I'm going to add the scallions. All right. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. I'm going to turn this down. Get a nice bowl here. This is dinner. My Chicken Chow Mein. Udon noodles. All right. Maybe grab a few more pieces of this chicken there. Oh man. Yes. Look, it's delicious looking. Oh. Yes, look at that. Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. And my mouth is watering again. And I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat. This is my dinner tonight. This is what I'm eating for dinner tonight. Chicken Chow Mein. Chicken Chow Mein. That's what's happening tonight. And again, very quickly, the sauce, about 4 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, a couple of tablespoons of oyster sauce, and I personally use the oyster sauce without MSG, the Kame brand of oyster sauce, right? If you can see that. Couple of tablespoons of chicken broth, tablespoon of some sesame oil, and a tablespoon of some cornstarch, right? Some cornstarch. And then you mix well, right? Then you chop up a couple of cups of cabbage, right? And about a cup of some shredded carrots, and about 3-4 scallions, dice those up, and about 3 cloves of garlic, okay? And I'm using these udon noodles, but you don't have to. You can get chicken chow mein noodles. I'm just using these organic udon noodles for the show tonight. Boil the noodles, follow directions. Once they're done, just set them aside. Then I put about a couple tablespoons of olive oil in the wok, and I'm using olive oil. You can use vegetable oil. You get some chicken breast, a couple of chicken breasts, dice up the chicken breast into little cubes. All right, season it lightly with salt and pepper, black pepper. Then cook in that oil, that olive oil, in the wok for about 4 or 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Okay. Then you add about a tablespoon of that sauce in there with the chicken. Okay, stir it around for another minute or so. Then you add the cabbage, the carrots, and stir that around for 2 more minutes. Then you add the pasta, the noodles, right? You add the noodles, stir it around. Then you add the rest of the sauce. No, I'm sorry. Before you add the noodles, you add the garlic. Okay, put the garlic in. Cook the cabbage and carrots for a couple of minutes. Then you add the garlic for about another minute, stirring constantly. Then you add the noodles. Then you add the rest of the sauce. Stir around well, and the last thing you put in there are the diced up scallions. Okay, and then mix well. Turn the heat off. Get yourself this bowl, and it's chow mein time. That's what's happening tonight. So I'm going to go eat my dinner. Thank you for watching, as always. Cooking with Jay, Sunday evenings at 6 on the WHO Public Media Facebook page. Again, thanks to our sponsor, Feast Virginia. Thank you so much. And I'll see what I can come up with for next Sunday, what kind of recipe I can come up with. Be safe out there, friends. Remember, my Send It In Session Jazz Show on 89.5 WHRV-FM, Monday through Thursday nights from 9 until 1, Saturday mornings 1 until 5, Sunday afternoons from 1 until 5. I also host the R&B Chronicles on Friday nights from 7 until 8. And thank you for your support of what we do, the music programs, 89.5, the news programs, everything, classical. Thank you for your support, folks. Okay, I'm going to go eat. Be safe, friends, and we'll see you next Sunday for another edition of Cooking with Jay. Take care. Hi everyone, Jay Sennett here. Join me for Cooking with Jay Sunday evenings at 6 on Facebook at WHRO Public Media, with previous shows now available on YouTube at WHRO Public Media. So let's get cooking. Support for Cooking with Jay provided by Feast Virginia. Food is a human issue that needs everyone at the table. Visit feastva.org to learn more.